Hey, it's a Monday morning Steve Clark Show. The number is 944-WFBG, 944-9324. I invite you to call the program. I want to take a moment if I can. And I know a lot of times when somebody passes away and you get these tributes and you get all these people who may have known someone who has passed away, and they do these sort of long, extended, off-the-cuff eulogies, and, oh, what a great person, oh, it touched my life, and get all emotional and all that stuff. This fellow is and was just about everything to me in a business life. There were a handful of people in my life as a broadcaster, a handful of people, who I could honestly say had a tremendous impact on my life. The guy who probably had some of the greatest influence on me as a broadcaster, as a person, involved in advertising and performing an advertising service, passed away over the weekend. His name was Rod Wolf, and I think just about everybody in this area either knew personally or certainly had heard of him. Rod Wolf was a broadcaster. He was a broadcaster in the fullest sense of the word. He did everything that there is humanly possible to do in broadcasting, everything from announcing, anchoring, everything all the way up to owning his own radio station. And Rod was the partner for many years with Lou Murray and several others in local station WRTA. And then finally bought out the rest of the partners. I'm trying to remember when that was. It was, I think, probably in the 80s at some point. And was the outright owner of WRTA and had such an impact on me because I worked for him. Actually, at two different points in my career. One very early, just starting out, 1971. I was a copywriter, and Rod was Rod and taught me so much in a very short period of time. And then, of course, later on in life, it was Rod who gave me a job after a very tough period of time in my life. Gave me a job and actually paired me up with Charlie Weston. So the first Charlie and Steve that ever was a direct result of Rod Wolf, and we went for almost 14 years. And, of course, then, as you know, Rod wanted to retire. He sold the radio station and was living his retirement. My very good friend, he will always be my very good friend, and one of my true mentors in this business. Rod Wolf passed away on Saturday. Now, there's a lot of people that loved Rod, and there were a lot of people that didn't care for him much because of his personality, because of his politics, because he was a very outspoken individual. He editorialized. He basically said what he thought and what he felt. And he and I had some real knockdown dragouts on occasion behind the scenes. But I am happy to say this, that those were temporary instances that never affected the relationship the love that I think we both had for each other. He was as concerned for me always as I was for him. And let me just say that Rod Wolf will be sorely missed, and we lost an incredible broadcaster in Rod Wolf over the weekend. Morning. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Morning, Steve. I wanted to chime in right along with you, right beside you on that, because, he basically is the guy that created two-way radio in Blair County, and he gave opposite views the point to at least make their point. And that was greatly appreciated because it just wasn't always that way.
No, it wasn't.
And he allowed Andy Pappas on, even though Andy was probably as conservative a liberal as you ever wanted to be.
Well, Andy was Rod's antithesis. But let me tell you something about Rod. Two of his closest friends in the whole wide world had exactly opposite viewpoints politically than he did. Andy was one, and Dr. Tom Healy was another. And they were the best of friends, and that's one of the reasons why I always respected Rod, because, he never took things personally. It was, hey, this is what I think, this is what I believe, this is what I'm going to say on my program, this is what I'm going to do. I would love to hear your opinion, especially if it's opposed from mine, but, that doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Exactly, and the one thing that I associate with him when I think of him is class.
Yep.
Classy guy, and I'm absolutely certain he's just the last few years of his life he may have regretted the sale of the radio station to the current owner. And hey,
well,
that's all. Yeah, whatever.
That's all. So, that's all water under the bridge. But again, Rod was his own man, and again. Friend and foe alike. He always extended his hand, and he always gave you the opportunity to voice your opinion and to disagree with him. And he loved putting people on the air that disagreed with him.
Hey, God bless him.
Yep, God bless him. Appreciate the call, my friend. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a break. Going to come back. Got some stuff. 944 WFBG is our phone number. 944-9324, 944-9